So, what you are about to witness is surely to become an instant classic. But let me first warn you, what we are dealing with is the medium of clay animation. For a closer look at the clay animation process, we turn to my creator, Jack Gordon.
And now, a behind-the-scenes look at Jack Gordon's Duck.
Hi there. I'm Jack Gordon, writer and director of Duck, the animation short you'll be seeing soon. You know, when you think of claymation, movies like Gumby, Wallace and Gromit, and Tim Burton's A Nightmare Before Christmas come to mind. These were shot on film and cost incredible amounts of time and money. My film, on the other hand, has been shot on video.
The difference between editing film and video is that film is physically cut and then taped together, albeit a bit more gracefully than that. Video, on the other hand, works by setting in points and out points on audio and video tracks, either next to or on top of one another. When it comes to mistakes, say you forgot to put a scene in your movie somewhere down the road, with film you merely have to cut in between other scenes, pushing them apart to make room for the one you want to insert. Easy. This process is known as non-linear editing because you can make your film as long or as short as you want and remove scenes accordingly. Mistakes on video, though, can be costly because the inserting of scenes directly affects any other footage after that point. Unlike film, where source footage undergoes a developing process, video is taken from source to master, which also diminishes the quality.
But you use what you have, and what I had was linear video editing. You know, when doing claymation, the ideal thing is to get the movement as fluid as possible. In the Oscar-nominated piece More, hours and hours were spent making the clay model's movements realistically human and smooth. I wasn't sure how this would translate to video, so for my first attempt at stop motion, each shot was 10 frames long,
and the entire piece lasted 18 seconds.
These 18 seconds, at 3 shots per second, came to about 3 hours of work. For my next piece, the Beast and Spider-Man fought for 35 seconds at 6 shots per second. Came to about 1 week of work in and out of school.
But Mr. Gordon, these numbers don't add up.
Don't worry, there isn't a set formula. It just depends on how much effort is put into each piece.
By this point, I had my script written. What I didn't have was a lot of money to spend. So like many directors with big ideas and small bank accounts, I had to find a producer. For this, I turned to David Davis. I met with Mr. Davis to explain my script, and he agreed to let me use the TV studio money put aside to help fund student projects. Soon we were in business, and I was on my way.
That's real, yo. I ain't exaggerating at all, man. The more money you make, the more problems you get.
Nonsense. Now that my financial problems are solved, all I had to do is find out where to get my materials from.
I went to Nora Conway for advice. I told her what my project was about and what materials I needed, and she recommended Pearl Art Supplies.
Ago now, I really can't be sure. That's when it all began then. I heard that knock upon my door, and the wolfman's brother, the wolf
I hope you've enjoyed our little behind-the-scenes look at the making of Duck. And here now is the culmination of all my efforts, the feature presentation. As for me, I return to my brother.
All right, bring him in. All right, ma'am. What I need you to do is take a good look at these gentlemen and let me know if one of them is the guy. All right, ma'am, how about him?
No, I don't think so.
Him, then.
No, he's too short.
Well, what about this guy?
I don't think he was that big.
Well, ma'am, you've only got one guy left.
I know, it's just that it was so dark, I can't remember. I'm sorry.
Okay, you gentlemen are free to go.
Can we forget about the things I said when I was drunk? I didn't mean to call you that. I can't remember what was said or what you threw at me. Please tell me why. The car's in the front yard and I'm sleeping with my clothes on. Came in through the window last night and you're gone. It's no surprise to me, I am my own worst enemy. 'Cause every now and then I kick the living shit out of me. The smoke alarm is going off and there's a cigarette still burning. Please tell me why. My car's in the front yard and I'm sleeping with my clothes on. Came in through the window last night and you're gone.
It's TV36. See, at TV36, we make the best kind of quality video footage available to mankind. So you better watch it. I'm going freestyle, folks. I'm going freestyle. Because TV36, she equals cool. It's actually recording, Jack. Oh, who cares? Just let it run. I am the Reverend Jerry Falwell. Can we bleep that out? Fine. Roll it up, yo. I think I should just keep on talking for no real reason. Oh, yeah, maybe I should have wrote something out. It really doesn't help when you stare at it, you fell. Awesome. TV36.
Evan Lerner. Jack Gordon. No one.
It's ninth period. We're at Westfield High School. We're going to go around and ask the students some questions, see what they're up to, you know, stuff like that, so stick around.
Show me some of your special talents. I'm not a talented person. Show us your talents. Show us your talents. So who's better? NSYNC or Backstreet Boys? Probably not. Brent, if nothing sticks to Teflon, how do you get Teflon to stick to pens?
I don't know. That's my physics teacher. I don't know either.
Yes? So are you saying teachers at Westfield High School do not know how Teflon sticks to pads? They don't. Miss Lucky. Miss Lucky. How do you get Teflon to stick to pans if nothing sticks to Teflon? I think no teacher at Westwood High School would know that question.
Never gave him much thought. I know, I'll have to think about this.
We'll find some,
Folks, can we
find some science teachers. We'll go around. We're going to ask this question. We have to find the answer to this question.
Exactly.
If nothing sticks to Teflon, how do they get Teflon to stick to some pens?
What?
If nothing sticks to Teflon, how do they get Teflon to stick to pens?
I don't know what
I know the answer.
Teflon
To
is.
stick to pans.
I know.
Teflon is a material that they put on pans so nothing sticks to it. But nothing sticks to Teflon, so how do they get it to stick to the pan?
Weave it into the pants, huh?
They weave it. They weave it
He said pants.
into the pants.
No,
Of the
it's
pan.
a pan, like a cooking pan. You.
Whoa, we can't say that on
Okay.
WHS television.
Who's better, NSYNC or Backstreet Boys?
Neither.
Neither.
Backdoor boys.
Backdoor Boys?
They swing both ways.
Bye, bye, bye. All right, let's get talking. So, do you know why the Teflon question with the pan?
I know the answer. Well, my theory is that they make the pan sticky.
Oh,
So
a theory we have formulated. The pan might be sticky.
Okay.
Well, we're gonna go to science teachers and ask this question.
Gotta get the lights
Hold on,
really bad.
Somebody says they know this. We
All
don't
right.
care about light.
Okay.
All right, so the Teflon, right? Some guy, right? They sit him. They go to the local bank. You know what bank I'm talking about, right?
Yeah. I do know what bank he's talking about.
Yes.
That's the bank.
There's a local bank in Westfield, actually.
Jimmy Mitchell got fired from this bank.
Yeah.
And,
We'll bleep that out. Note to self.
so they get a bunch of guys, right? It's kind of like the same thing, and they do their business, and then they put the Teflon on top of it.
And what kind of business would they be doing?
that's what they call Majoka.
Yeah, it's called
232.
Majoka-ism. Majoka.
What is it?
Is that under Randall Majoka, the WHS senior stud?
Yes, it is. Randall Majoka, the WHS senior stud, number 232-1089, for all the lucky ladies out there that want to be a
We should
victim.
flash that at the bottom.
All right, we will flash that at the bottom. All right, we're gonna go find some science teachers, see if they know.
Not my theory, Brian.
All right, we'll definitely tell them about the. All right, turn it off.
Turn it off.
Some freshmen. Hey. Who's better, NSYNC or Backstreet Boys?
I don't know.
Yeah, you know.
No, you have to have an opinion on this.
Dave, what do you think?
No, what do you think?
Leave me alone. I don't know.
Answer the question.
Answer the question. The camera spoke to you. Answer the question.
What do you think?
We're not asking for his opinion. We're asking for yours.
You know what my favorite song is.
Oh,
In sync, bye, bye, bye.
I'll go with NSYNC. I'll go with
All right,
NSYNC.
all right, but if nothing sticks to Teflon, how do they get Teflon to stick to pens?
With glue.
Glue. But wouldn't the glue get in your food and become poisonous?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that would be bad, right?
But I don't know how they get it to stick. They melt it or something. I don't know.
They melt it.
That's a good answer.
It's another theory.
That's a good
We're
answer.
going to go have some science teachers. We'll come back to you.
You interviewed me?
It looks good. Come there. Some science teachers. Should we bother them? Should we bother them?
I don't know. He's hiding.
We'll come back when they're in their little thing. You have some time? Some questions about science.
This should be interesting questions from you.
Yeah, because remember, I passed your
The
class.
person who doesn't know any science.
I don't even take it anymore. Anyway, all right. First off, who do you like better, NSYNC or Backstreet Boys? I mean, that's just the question on everybody's mind.
To be honest, the Beatles were better.
No, but the question actually is who do you like better, NSYNC or Backstreet Boys?
Well, we're talking boy groups, and the Beatles were boy groups, so I think they're fine.
But we're talking about the NSYNC and Backstreet Boys.
Well, I think the Beatles are the Backstreet Boys and the NSYNC all rolled into one back in my day.
All right,
So they're a
that-
much better group. They actually wrote their own music, and they
Oh.
said every song actually sounds different.
I do agree with you that they're probably, yeah, well, they are better. All right, so if nothing sticks to Teflon, how do they get Teflon to stick to pans? I know you know this.
They heat up the underside of the molecule, and it attaches very nicely to the metal pan.
The freshman was right.
That is just amazing. Thank you. We're just gonna leave on that because there goes the show. Damn it.
You can't fool, remember that.
How you guys doing?
Pretty good. How you doing,
How you doing?
Hi, Brad. I'm good.
What are we doing?
I'm good. Hi, Jim Mitchell.
What's up? We're gonna ask some questions here about, you know, stuff. So.
I'm really nervous.
The sweating. Who's better, NSYNC or Backstreet Boys?
Backstreet Boys.
Dude, it's all about the Bye 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 song. Right?
Let's do.
Are the calm? Is it calm? Calm.
Okay. All right, here we go.
Bye.
Go. Do it. I'll
It may sound crazy.
The Bye Bye Bye.
Bye.
All right, that's good. If nothing sticks to Teflon.
I feel a little confident.
All right, that's good. If nothing sticks to Teflon, how do they get Teflon to stick to some pans?
What is it? Teflon?
Teflon, how do they get to stick to the pans?
What is Teflon?
Teflon is a material used in pans so nothing sticks to it, such as eggs, milk.
Oh, we'd like to use a lifeline, Brian?
Okay, call a friend 50-50 or pull the audience.
Call a friend.
All right, they're going to use the call a friend lifeline.
We're going to use
Hey,
Kristen
wait.
Matt. Kristen Matt is my lifeline.
Kristen.
How do they get Teflon to stick to pans?
Miss
Miss Phillips. She would know. Yeah, she works with pans.
How do they get Teflon to stick to pans?
It only doesn't stick on one side. It's
But-
a polymer. It's a
how would-
polymer.
How would that work?
Okay,
That's not what that's.
Brian. It only doesn't stick on one side. You see, it's a polymer.
That's right.
Is that correct?
Yes.
We're taking that answer as correct. Now here's another mind-boggling question. If you had to eat one crayon in a box of 64, what color would it be?
Red.
Magenta.
Magenta. And why magenta?
Well, you see, magenta is a beautiful mix of red and purple. See, with purple you get the grape action. Grape's a good flavor, little overpowering at times, as in Tylenol. However, when you mix it with a little cherry, you get the cherry grape. If you've ever had Mott's cherry grape juice, it's spectacular.
I have not had that, but I will have it. She says it's a polymer again. All right. And why red?
It's just simple, you know. It's red.
Simple like this guy right here.
Are you simple?
Like this really is
In
simple.
many ways.
Do you guys have any hidden talents?
Yeah, do you have a quarter?
Yes.
I got
Do you have gum? Anybody have gum?
I do have gum.
Give me a piece of gum.
Is that my hidden talent for
Well,
that?
I have a hidden talent. That involves gum.
All right.
We have ourselves here.
I'll go first.
I don't have quarters.
A nickel?
I have a quarter. I have a quarter.
All right, let me get a quarter.
I got dimes.
I
got a penny.
Here,
Quarter
got
fast.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, yeah, I'm at a
Ready?
quarter.
Zoom in on his knuckles.
Zoom in on the knuckles.
Tell me ready.
Not ready yet.
We'll get the sound too. The sound. The sound of quarters.
All right, go. Whoa.
Again. That's amazing. And your gum trick would be?
I can spit the gum in the air and catch it without ever using my hands.
Alright.
It takes an awful lot of concentration.
Wow. Oh my lord, it's gold. Oh my god, that was just amazing. Alright, I'm excited.
I'm gonna keep this back of gum, alright?
For that, yes. Okay, would you rather be smart but think you're dumb, or be dumb but think you're smart?
I'd rather be smart but think I'm dumb.
Like you are right now.
Yes.
I'd like to be dumb and think I'm smart, like my friend Brian Gallagher.
Except for I'm dumb and think I'm dumb.
You're my role model. Right?
Well, you're dumb and you know you're dumb.
That's exactly what I just said.
That's right.
Anyway, next question.
I believe there are no more questions. Wait, I'll make a question especially. Let's get the double here. What is your favorite song, album of all time?
My favorite?
No hands.
My favorite song of all time would be Take On Me by A-ha.
Take On Me. Should we get a little Take On Me going? You want to get Take On Me? Start it up.
Actually,
don't tell them.
I would like to sing
99 Red Balloons.
They're gonna sing to each
I was
other.
gonna sing a song by NWA right now? If that's
No, we cannot sing NWA right now. Let's sing 99 Red Balloons.
Well, no,
No, 99 Red
I
Balloons.
want to hear a love song from Mala to Buck.
Alright.
I don't really like that song.
You find the cafeteria ladies amusing? Are the cafeteria ladies amusing to you?
Yeah, but usually, yeah, that's pretty neat. Is this ninth period live?
This is ninth period live.
Dude, I feel like I'm making television history.
Everyone's a little
You're not
giddy
really
ninth
making history because there's been like a million ninth period lives. But
Everyone's a little giddy ninth period.
Giddy.
Feeling good.
Giddy.
The electricity's flowing. We're getting ready to leave school.
It's flowing.
Go on to our sports and our jobs.
What do you do? Sport or job?
Job.
Job?
I'm a
Because you couldn't cut it at the sports?
It looks that way, bro.
Yes.
Thanks
That's
for
what it
bringing
looks
my
like.
inefficiencies.
I play sports.
Really?
Yeah.
What sports do you play?
Football, and I also do figure skating in my free time.
Really?
I've seen him. He's actually quite good.
Would graceful be a word to describe his form in figure skating?
Graceful yet powerful.
I need a new pair of tights.
Yeah.
But other than that,
Chris Diaco tried out the other day. I think he has some.
Mike, can you show us your triple Lutz? I mean,
Yes, let's see a triple
that's
Lutz
something to
right
be
now.
seen
All right, here we go. Triple Lutz. Triple Lutz time.
I think it's especially.
that's right. It's been around 2 times.
Yeah, no, which would be a triple.
It's kind of like pretend that I just skate backwards.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Triple Lutz time.
You should know, Mike.
That looked like a single Lutz, but
Yeah, it's hard.
it's because he doesn't get the speed.
I can't get the speed. There's so much friction on the ground.
Trust me, I've seen a lot of figure skaters.
There's really too much friction. But if you notice the form.
The form?
Form was quality.
I saw it was tight. It's good form.
I think the landing is the thing to focus on the most.
Definitely, because if you fall, you fall. You know.
Well, with
You're
Mike, you know,
disqualified.
he's got an especially smooth landing. Graceful like a swan.
I think everything Mike does is smooth.
I would say so.
Watch
Yeah,
this.
I would say
Mike will
so.
show you how smooth he can be as he picks up this girl right here.
Mike,
What are you doing? Try
You man and tackle it.
They're fine. I want to play with them.
We're gonna get this girl.
Mike has a girlfriend.
No, wait.
She's going into my class.
Hey, here, oh my god. What?
Oh, here we got it.
Would you rather try that?
Guys,
Hold on, Mike's being smooth.
can I just say something before
Before he's being smooth.
There are classes going on in these hallways, okay, and I had my door shut. I heard you guys come out the hallway. Okay, yeah, you can take
Gallagher, you gotta.
while I respect your work to do, you can't disrupt other classes. Okay?
Sounds good. All right, well, that was good being smooth, but we're gonna go since we can't disrupt class.
Thank you for your time.
It's quite all right. I didn't think that was a disruption personally.
Got that.
You just
Was that a disruption?
Mrs. Fan just said,
We were just discussing whether or not it
do
was
it
actually
quietly.
disruptive.
It is a disruption.
Remember that time when I beat you in badminton? The question of the day now is, do I have a big head? We're gonna go around, find out if I have a big head. We're gonna measure it, and then we're gonna measure other people's heads to see if I actually have a big head. This head.
This head. Does have a big head, right? Big cranium, say. You might have to specify.
Hold on, I think I know where this thing is.
I'm gonna keep on with Gallagher's interview here, and I'm gonna ask him.
That's the expensive.
He'll be all right. Don't worry about it. I'm good. All right, we're gonna keep with Gallagher's interview. What was your interview question? The Teflon thing, right?
Do I have a big head?
Does Gallagher have a big head?
Possibly.
Possibly. You got to be certain about this.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I agree with you. What about my head? Is it that big?
No.
Is it a nice size?
Yeah.
Here's where my head is.
Okay.
Let's see on you.
He also has a hat.
Doesn't matter.
That'd be funny if it was smaller.
My head is so much bigger than his head. Oh my God.
I'm cuter too.
Wow. All right.
Let's measure Greg's head. Measure Greg's head.
We're gonna measure his head. See. Oh Jesus Christ. His is way smaller than my head. I have a big head.
Patty's head is. Big head. You know what I mean? Give me
If I have a big, turns out to have like a huge head, I will have to break out again and whoop it. It's still in my folder.
No, it's not.
It's much smaller.
Much smaller than mine head. Mitchell, let's go find out if I have a big head.
Okay.
We're gonna go find out. You're just zooming in on my head, which is. All right. Do I have a big head?
I kind of not
Yes.
one younger.
You said yes. All right. So, we want to measure?
Measure your head.
No, we're measuring your head.
No, we're not.
No,
No, we're not. We're not Spanky. Gallagher. No Spanky.
Brian, let's measure your head. Come on. I got it all.
Measure Amy's head. Amy, come here.
Measure her head.
This is for science.
This is for science.
Amy, come here. Good cause.
Don't measure my head.
Stop running away.
Not fair that I'm smaller than people.
You
should have ran away, but.
No, all right, you could do it like that, I guess.
How?
Yeah, good enough. Oh yeah, much smaller than mine, I guess.
Well, like everybody's.
Yeah.
I was actually following you down the hallway the whole time.
Where are you?
No, I wasn't.
Okay, cool.
Did you see my tattoo?
Oh no, I didn't. I saw Reese.
Oh, do you like it?
Yeah. Is it like the same thing? Let me see your tattoo.
Let me see.
You want to zoom in on my
Yeah, let's get the tattoo on TV.
Okay, we'll get it on TV.
Is it all wrapped up?
This is not a strip show.
Yeah, this is not a strip show.
You have to censor this, but it's quite all right.
Where is it?
It's up here.
Oh, would it be easier to pull down or?
Well, can you see the whole thing if I pull it down?
Oh yeah.
Pull it down. See it?
Yeah.
You like that?
It's nice.
That is gross. Okay. That will wash off in 2 days.
It's not washing off forever.
Come look. This is my head.
This is Josh
This is the
Pond's.
size of my head. Notice it does not fit Brian Gallagher's.
No way. So let's find some stuff that looks like my head, or see if I have a big head. We're gonna go around comparing my head around.
Get some more opinion questions?
See, I think there's something out here that looks like my head. Come on.
Jeez,
I'm thinking my head looks something like this lamppost, in the way that it is wide and broad. And you see my face up there. All right, we're gonna go in because I'm just real cold. It was like 80 degrees 2 weeks ago. Yeah, 80 degrees last week. It's like 40 again. Oh man, I'm cold. Like I'm thinking more like this one. See?
Just patches of.
Yeah, patches. Like this is. Look at that. Look, dust comes up. Anyway.
And you're proud of that.
Yeah. See, like the roundness, and then my face goes like that. All right, so we're just gonna go around finding more stuff and ask more people. Look, there's Laquan over there. We're gonna ask him. Laquan, do I have a big head? Yes. Compare my head to something. How big is my head? Like a watermelon.
That's a good one.
You know what? I think my head is like a watermelon.
Yeah, I do see a resemblance there,
Unfortunately, I do as well. Jimmy Montemiro, do I have a big head?
What?
Do I have a big head?
A little.
How big is my head? Let's see. We have the size of my head marked here. We're gonna compare how big my head is to yours.
Mine's gonna be 33.
Your head is way smaller than my head.
I know.
What do you think's in my head that makes it so big?
A lot of brain cells.
No, I don't think there is brain cells in my head that make it so big. What else do you think that could? Meat is in my head.
Meat. Yeah.
What kind of meat is in my head?
I don't know.
Beef? Beef?
Yeah, beef. All kinds of meat.
All kinds of meat.
Yeah.
Multi-meat.
Okay. All right, thanks a lot.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. They're talking about our show down there. It's quite popular. Brian, my head's like a watermelon. That's what they say, and it's full. No, Jimmy Montemiro said my head's big because it has a lot of meat in it. Like beef.
Like beef?
Yeah. What else could my head possibly have in it that makes it so big?
Don't answer.
Besides brains.
Your hair makes it look kind of big.
Really? Is it close?
It's a little small.
Okay. If you look at these trophies, I don't. It'd be hard because there might be some glare. See, that guy has a little head, and it's little, but that guy has a big head. That's like me.
So you're saying they made that trophy with your mom?
That is me, possibly, and that is like other people. Me, other people. Me, other people. See? Yeah, we're gonna go around again. This is a really dumb question. Yeah, do I have a big head?
Yes, it's huge.
Yeah, I know. But what could possibly make my head so big?
Come on now.
Like, why is my head so big?
Don't really learn that way.
They just don't. I don't think they know. I think they want me to go away. Hey, do I have a big head? Yeah. Like, what could make my head so big? Why is it so big?
It's because you're so smart.
No, it's not.
You ever see the evolutionary chart?
Yeah?
You're guy number 2.
Oh, really? What guy would you be?
I'm guy number 2.5.
But what about like somebody like Andre?
Andre's above all of us.
Yeah, like 7 or 9 or something like that.
Andre's the man.
Okay. Do you know what time it is?
Huh? It's almost 2:45.
Oh, we gotta go because I don't want to like miss anything.
All right, that was Matt's period. That's the show. Bye.
Joe Nearly is back, and what a production. It was truly one of the more impressive shows I have seen. It was wonderful.
Like a sentence of death, I got no options left. I got nothing to show now. I'm down on the ground, I got seconds to live, and you can't go now. 'Cause love, like a blow to the head, has left me stunned, and I'm reeling. Yeah, I'm reeling, and if you go, furious angels will bring you back to me. Yeah. Your cold beers are still between my ribs, and there's no saving it.
By far the best local band I've seen, best young band, is the Holly Hotchers. I'm not biased in saying this at all. The creativity, the talent is unmatched here at Starbucks today.
And you yourself, are you an accomplished musician?
No.
No?
No, I'm not.
You don't have a hit single?
Well, not really.
Uncle Tom the honey bear, Uncle Tom the honey bear, Uncle Tom the honey bear, squeeze his head and get some honey, turn him around, and he's got a tail to squeeze. Turn him around, he's got nutrition facts. Uncle Tom's 100% fun. Uncle Tom the honey bear, Uncle Tom the honey bear, Uncle Tom the honey bear, squeeze his head and get some honey, flip his hat off, pour him in your tea, flip his hat off, and spread him on your toast. Uncle Tom's 100% fun.
Thanks again for coming. Okay.
Welcome to yet another fabulous senior project. I'm Evan Lerner. We're here in the beautiful Japanese gardens for a special reason. That's because my project deals with raw Japanese cuisine, or sushi. In my project, we'll be going all the way back to the origins of this wonderful food and all the way forward into modern techniques of making it in your own home. I'm going to be taking you through the rounds of what, all of these things are. So if you want to follow me down to my plate, which is full of sushi. This is folded fish slices, fillets, if you will, are known as sashimi. And this is salmon, or sake. These fillet-coated rice packet things are known as nigiri sushi, and this is ika, or squid. It has a piece of nori down it. And this is a hand roll a red sun roll, which is a specialty roll done by our famous and wonderful sushi restaurant Fuji, and it is shrimp tempura, rice, and a variety of vegetables. It's known as teimaki, and this is a regular maki filled with yellowtail or hamachi, as well as scallions or nega, and it is all very delicious. And if you'll follow me to the condiments, this pinkish material is gari or pickled ginger. And this fiery green paste is the dreaded wasabi, and it is spicy as all hell. I grasp the chopsticks firmly. I grab a slice of salmon sashimi. I dip,
I don't think you're a sushi person.
shake, and devour.
You can't eat that then.
Now that's good eating. Naturally, sushi's origin resides in Asia. It was created right on the coasts of China. It was a method of preserving fish with rice and was eventually exported to Japan sometime between 300 BC and 300 AD. This method of preserving fish was used for several centuries, specifically to the 18th century. Refrigeration techniques allowed fish to be served raw. Chefs in the city of Edo, which is now known as Tokyo, created the kind of sushi that we see today in the Western world. Another style of sushi was created in Japan's finance and rice district of Osaka. It is very rice-oriented and ornamental, and unfortunately for connoisseurs, it's very rarely seen outside of southern Japan. And now, rice on nori, add crab. Roll pinch, slice, slice, slice. I love sushi, y'all.
Evan, disappear. What is this? Jill. Jill is a girl. Jill wants to know if she's pregnant. The hormone GHB will indicate pregnancy and can be found in urine and blood through chemical tests.
If the antibody finds the HCG, it will react with it, will bind to it and react. So, if the sample of urine came from a pregnant woman, presumably she would have HCG in her urine. The antibody would find it, react with it, attach to it, and then react with it. Blood tests used to be considered more accurate. The urine tests really have become more and more accurate, so I'm not sure that that's still an issue.
But where will Jill go to get her pregnancy test? And what are signs that will mislead her in her quest to find out if her pregnancy is real? Jill first consults a friend, but this friend is of little use. Then Jill goes to Planned Parenthood. Planned Parenthood is able to help Jill find the pregnancy test that will help her.
Well, the most obvious and first sign of pregnancy would be absence of the menstrual period. And there are a lot of things which can cause a menstrual period to not be there on time. So that could be, you might think that you're pregnant when in fact you're not. Other signs of pregnancy could be fatigue, could be enlargement of breasts, could be perhaps nausea, and of course there are any number of things which can cause that. So really the only way you would know for sure, early on anyway, would be to go to a doctor and they could examine you physically, and they could see that the uterus is larger and perhaps not quite as firm as it was before, and then of course chemically with a pregnancy test.
Jill is worried. Jill hasn't had her period many times, but she's been stressed and she wonders, am I pregnant? Her friend tells her, don't worry, you don't need to worry. Don't worry. But notice, she might not need to worry because her breasts are not swollen and enlarged. But she decides to go to her doctor anyway to have her uterus examined. Jill's doctor is able to give a physical examination and a simple pregnancy test, unlike years ago, which required rabbits and other small rodents in the process.
Well, years ago, I mean, you might have heard the expression, the rabbit died. When people said the rabbit died, that meant that the woman was pregnant. And very early pregnancy tests, what they would do is they would take the urine from a woman who thought she was pregnant, and for some reason, I mean, you don't have to do any chemical tests because eventually the pregnancy will become obvious, but there are some times when you need to know early on. So they would take the woman's urine and they would inject it into a rabbit. The hormones in her urine would stimulate the rabbit's ovaries. They would then kill the rabbit and examine its ovaries, and if they saw that the ovary was stimulated, if it had little red kind of bumps on it, enlargements, that would indicate that the urine that they injected did contain hormones associated with pregnancy. So the rabbit died was really a misnomer. It really should be the rabbit was killed.
Things to bring: water so you don't dehydrate, money, emissions plus $20, food which includes assorted candies, and the most important thing of all, caffeine pills so you don't fall asleep.